Chief. What's good, y'all? Today I'm gonna do a whole rundown of the history between us, so-called black people, which we're really 9 ether beings, Anunnaki gods. So I'm gonna go through the story of us. I'm gonna go through the story with the Pleiadians, with the reptilians, and the human beings. I'm gonna just tell y'all what happened, and this is the information that I've received. Now look, it all started off like, okay, let's just say this. Y'all know in the Bible, Satan, right? Satan is actually one of us. Satan is actually our brother, but he betrayed us and he turned on us because he wanted to be, just as it says in the Bible, he wanted to be worshipped. He wanted to be considered the Most High, the only God. He wanted to be, and he says it straight clear in the Bible. He says it. He says, I am a jealous God. There was no God before me. I don't see how y'all Christians never ever questioned that. How can a God be jealous? How can a God is supposed to be perfect, right? Jealousy, that's a unperfect trait, right? That's a very, very unperfect trait. So why is it okay for God to be jealous, but us, when we jealous of somebody else, is looked bad upon? People always tell you shouldn't be jealous. You shouldn't be jealous, but y'all God that y'all worship is jealous. You see how y'all try to switch things up and stuff? A lot of y'all gonna say, oh, he's God, he can do whatever he want. No, it don't work like that. But let me get back to the story. So Satan, he has many names. His name is Satan. His name could be Enki. His name could be Yakut. His name could be Yahweh, Zeus. All of these names is the same person. He took many names, and that's how he basically fooled a lot of people in this in these cosmos by constantly changing his name. So anyways, this is what happened. The Supreme Council, now this is people, here's one thing about us, 9 ether beings, us, Anunnaki gods. Our highest gods, our highest ones that's in our people is actually a group of women. It's not men. Everything started from the women. That's the reason why I be on the queen so hard, because y'all out here being wild and out of pocket, and y'all the ones who created everything. Y'all the ones who created us men. Y'all created us men to lead. So that's what the fuck I'm gonna start doing. And when women be talking crazy about how you insecure for letting your girl go out the house dressed like this, that's not insecurity. That's the man leading his woman to not be out here, exposing herself like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing to do with insecurity. That word was created by fucking white people, y'all. This whole language was created by white people. They probably created that word, oh, he's insecure, because they knew that they was gonna have y'all doing all this fuck shit that y'all shouldn't be doing. The shit that y'all should not be doing. Y'all are fucking goddesses. Y'all can literally create any and everything. Y'all are the most powerful ones. Why are y'all don't have to do the shit that you doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start checking the fuck out of all y'all. And I don't care if you cuss me out. I don't care if you block me. I'm gonna start letting y'all know, because y'all are doing wrong. And I don't care what nobody's saying. I can't even say just y'all, because men is doing wrong too. But let me just get back on the topic. Now, the council sent 144,000. Y'all saw this in the Bible too. They claim that this is the 144 that's the only ones that's gonna go to heaven and shit like that. That's not true, man. The 144,000 was a group of spiritual assassins. If you are here on this earth right now, it's a good chance that you was one of these 144,000. If you are here right now on this earth, there's a chance that you are one of these 144,000. If you're not, you either a clone or somebody who's just like born like you just now came, or you a clone or something like that. You ain't got no soul. You ain't organic. You ain't original. Okay, now let's get back on topic. So they sent 144,000 down here. Now, these 144 is responsible for creating all the shit that you see now. And Satan was one of the ones that was inside of this council. He was actually one of the 23 top scientists. They had 23 scientists, and he was one of the top ones there. So Satan, we all know Satan is pretty powerful. He's very powerful. So what happens is they go all around the cosmos and they creating everything. They creating everything that's in existence right now. This is us. That's why we are the gods. That's why we created everything. Everything came from blackness. Keep that in mind. So we creating everything in the cosmos and the galaxies. We making all the planets, all the universes, and everything like that. So when we got to the final planet, which is Earth, which it wasn't always called Earth. It wasn't always called Earth. It's originally called Planet Kai. Anunnaki, Planet Kai. So we was creating this planet, right? We was making it, and the only reason why Satan attacked this planet is because it wasn't fully created yet. It wasn't fully powered. It wasn't at its full potential yet. So it was still vulnerable to be attacked and taken over for like the resources and whatnot. So Satan, he fell from his grace. He fell from himself. He developed the ego. He wanted to be worshipped. He didn't want to worship himself no more. Us as gods, back in the day, we used to worship ourselves. That's why they always tell you to love yourself before you let anybody else love you. Because if you love yourself, you ain't gonna have to worry about shit. That's why they always tell you, love yourself. That's why y'all got to get off Instagram. Y'all got to get off Snapchat. Y'all got to get off the fucking social media, because social media be kind of making y'all, it be making y'all not love yourself, because you see other people's life and you like, damn, that should be me. That should be me. That should be me. A lot of y'all that went to school with Trevor Lawrence and y'all played football with him and shit, a lot of y'all probably feeling sad as hell right now because you wish you was in that position. And it's really hurting your consciousness and everything. It's killing you. That's why you got to get the fuck off social media and just focus on yourself. Now, Satan, he wanted to create humans so they can worship him, so he can use the humans to worship himself. And Satan always said that he was going to create a race that was going to basically overthrow us, the gods. Because I don't know why the fuck would Satan be jealous. Like, everybody back at that time, you know how everybody had everything that they needed at that time. So there was no reason to be jealous of anything. But I guess he just was jealous. He was jealous of, I don't understand why he was jealous, but he was jealous. So he created these human beings so they can worship him. Now, we caught this man creating it, because what he was doing is he was slaughtering, he was killing animals. What y'all don't understand, human beings, which your human beings are your low-level white people, your Indians, which are also called Dravidians, your Arabs, your Mexicans, and your Asians. These are all human beings. These are humans. Notice how all human beings have brown eyes. They all have brown eyes. Now, these human beings were created from lemurs, monkeys, pigs, dogs, and something else. I can't remember. That's the reason why white people have fur for hair. Y'all see their hair is not like ours. They have that straight, soft shit. It sheds just like animal hair. That's because they DNA came from animals specifically, y'all. That's the reason why white people, if you look, you can see some white people that got hair all over their face. This is a syndrome that they get, where they grow hair all over their face, sometimes out of their eyes. They get hair, their bodies just be hairy as fuck. That's because they got animal DNA, y'all. Not us. We don't have DNA. We have DEA. That's a complete different thing than DNA. Now, back on topic. So these human beings, he was slaughtering these animals, and that's against the fucking laws in the cosmos. You're not supposed to he was basically slaughtering the shit that we created to make these humans, and we wasn't going for that shit. We like, hell no, you're not finna, be out here slaughtering our shit, creating these human beings, or whatever you trying to create. So we took Satan to trial. That trial shit, look, y'all have to understand, as above, so below. There's trials and shit in the cosmos as well. Everything that you see in this world right now, as far as trial and jails and the politics system and all that shit, they took that from us. That's our shit. We created that. Now, We took him to trial in front of the consul. And he was basically, his argument was, I'm a God. I can create anything I want, which that's the truth. We as gods, we can create whatever we want. And y'all need to pay attention. That's the reason why black people are the most influential people on the planet. That's the reason why everything that's around, we created this shit. That's why everybody want to be like us. Everybody want to listen to our music. Everybody want to live our lifestyle. Everybody wants to be, black. And I hate to say that, but that's the truth. And y'all cannot disagree with that. You see any fucking race out there, they blasting our music, they buying our sports jerseys, they doing everything. They worship us like they supposed to. Now, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but the human beings are supposed to worship the gods. We are the gods. We created the human beings. We didn't create them, but Satan did. They still supposed to worship it. And we did work. Like, we helped. At some point, we helped Satan with the human beings. They already worship us, but shit, a lot of them don't respect us, especially the high level white people. They think that they better than us when no the fuck they not. You came from us. How can you be better than us when you came from us? And like I said, this ain't being racist for all y'all out there. Don't try to say I'm being racist or anything like that. That's not what it is. Okay. So when they went to trial, right? The gods, the council, the most high council, which I think is 9 women. 9 women consist of blacks, so-called blacks, and Latinos. Now, they came to the full decision. They was like, look, it's true that you a god and you can create whatever you want, but you can't do that shit on Planet Kai because you're destroying their creations. So they told him to just go create his own planet somewhere. You just go somewhere and create your own planet and, do your thing over there. So that's what he did. But he before Satan left Planet Kai, another war, like a big ass war, broke out because Satan was taking his fucking time to lead the planet and niggas wasn't having that shit. We were like, yo, you supposed to be out of here. What the fuck you doing? Why you still here? So a big ass war broke out, blah, blah, blah. We basically beat that nigga ass and threw him the fuck out. Like, we got him out. We got him out of here. We got him out. And he was very upset about that shit. He was angry as fuck. So he went to this planet and he created a planet called Nurm. This is where human beings originally came from. And planet Nurm is a very, very cold, frozen planet. That's the reason why white people and all these human beings love the cold so much. They can't stand the hot weather. They can't take the sun. That's another reason why they spraying all this bullshit in the sky, why they covering the skies and whatnot, because they can't take the sun. They're not from this planet. That's the reason why they be caking all that sunscreen on their arms and shit. That's why they get cancer when they go in the sun. That's why they peel and their skin fall off and shit, because they can't take the sun. They can't. Our skin don't do that. It don't matter how long you sit in the sun, your skin is not going to break out. You're not going to catch cancer. None of that shit. All that shit is bullshit. If you a black person and you put sunscreen on your skin, you're stupid, because you're fucking limiting your energy. That sun will make your skin so smooth. It will get rid of all the blemishes and all that shit off your face. It will make you look like a young ass kid. Why y'all think I look the way I look? I'm 24 years old. I look like I'm 17. I stay in the sun. You don't see no fucking freckles, none of that shit on my face. No pimples, none of that. My skin is perfectly smooth and clean. Look at my cheekbones, nigga. You see the fucking glow coming off of me. I got smooth skin. That's because I stay in the sun. Get that vitamin D, y'all. That's what it does. But these human beings, they can't take the sun. They can't. So, Satan's on planet Nurm. He's creating his fucking human beings and whatnot. He's creating the humans and blah, blah, blah. He's going through like a bunch of trial and error. He created a whole bunch of shit on planet Nurm, including the werewolf, including the regular wolf, including, vampires is real, y'all. Vampires are real. Look, just put it this way. Everything that y'all see in these movies, everything that y'all see in these movies that they consider science fiction is real life. Everything. Stop questioning it. Open your mind. Stop being a goofball. Thinking that stop believing in logic. Logic was created by men. Logic does not exist for us. We can do everything inside our minds. Okay, now let's get back to the story.